Hey, how y'all doing? It's been a little minute, but we're back and we're going to start the new year off. I was gonna say with a bang, but anyway, we starting the new year off with Forever You Part 2. I really enjoyed Forever You Part 1, Johanna North. Yes. And now we're talking about the other three couples from this series that I was very intrigued about. And we're starting off with Poon and Fa. And finally, we get to figure out what was up with the weird tension between the two of them. So I think I'm going to do weekly episodes of this one. I didn't do weekly episodes of season 1 because there just didn't feel like there was a need to do that. But this feels like weekly episodes are necessary. So we're starting off with their backstory. Thank you. With primarily we're focused on Poon in the beginning. And so at first, I'm like, okay, this is cute. I mean, not cute, but this is cute figuring out their backstory. Like, okay, Poon and Fall were childhood friends. Fall was kind of older brother type vibes for Poon. And then he moves away and Poon's freaking sister dies. What the? That one was that mentioned in the first season? I don't think that was mentioned in the first season, but I was like, damn, now her sister died. Also, why the hell did they have him in that damn t-shirt that said "Have a nice day" while he was visiting her grave, and he was clearly not having a nice day? I thought that was actually really funny. I had to pause. That took me out because I said, I know his shirt does not say "Have a nice damn day" after we just got this low-key depressing ass montage. Zoom out to him being at her tombstone, and he got on this bright ass white shirt that says "Have a nice day." I think I've been saying "Have a nice day" this entire time. The shirt said "Have a good day," but still, you get the point. It didn't seem like my man's was having that good of a day. So then we follow him off Chiang Mai. He's going to university, and we see that he tried to get into med school because Pifan, his sister, wanted to obviously get into med school because she wanted to be a doctor, just like Pifan, and he failed. And he's writing a journal to Pifan, and I'm just I'm in my feels already, and it's literally the first 10 minutes of the freaking show. So Poon clearly has a lot going on. We've seen that he's lost his sister, and even before, well, it's not really specified if it happened before or after his sister passed, but his parents got a divorce, and he said his mom just moved away. Don't know if that was before or after the sister again. And his dad, which come to find out was an abusive asshole who used to lock him in a freaking dark ass closet, storage room, whatever the fuck that was. Ew. Clearly, no relationship there. It's like he completely vanished. So, Poon literally has no one. His parents, gone. Sister, gone. So, the only person that he feels like he has left is Pifa, whom he hasn't seen or spoken to in 4 freaking years. So he moves to Chiang Mai for school. I have a feeling that he picked this university purely because Pifa goes there you can't convince me otherwise. And runs into him by chance at the little night market, or what was it, walking streets, after getting lost his first freaking night in his new city. But then things take a little turn because he doesn't tell Pifa about Pifun. He's fine to tell them that his mom left, but he doesn't tell Pifa that Pifun has died, which he is grieving. So what the heck am I trying to say? I guess I can understand from the standpoint of the realization that you are quite literally alone and you don't want to fully come to terms with that. I guess saying it out loud that his sister has died makes it quote unquote real, and maybe he's not ready to face that. So I'm not gonna judge just yet, or at least I wasn't until, wait, am I getting ahead of myself? No, I'm not. Because, okay, he's afraid of the dark, obviously, from when his father used to lock him in that little storage closet. So the power goes on in his dorm. He calls Pifa because Pifa, obviously, when he was a child, was, other than his sister, somebody that he could count on and rely on when he felt like he needed somebody. So he calls him. Pifa comes to the rescue, no questions asked, picks him up, brings him to his apartment, lets him, sleep in his room, helps him because Poon is afraid of the dark. So Pifa stays by his side while he tries to fall asleep and is trying to help him conquer his fear of the dark and help with his insomnia. Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy. And I'm irritated because, Poon, why would you lie to Pifa about your sister being dead? Now, once again, like I said earlier, maybe that makes it too real and he's not ready to talk about it. Okay. But when Pifa asked for your sister's line ID, babes, I'm sorry, but in that moment, you should have let it be known that she is no longer with us. Or if you wanted to avoid it for like another little second, okay. What the do you mean you gave him your sister's line ID and proceeded to pretend to be said dead sister to talk to Pifa online? When I tell you I had to pause and take a breath because what the do you mean? Now, I still have a lot of empathy and compassion for Poon because he's going through a lot. There's a lot of major changes going on in his life right now. Everybody grieves and handles things very differently. You know, his entire family at this point is gone. He's alone in the world. He doesn't have any friends. He's depressed. He's lonely. He's sad. We don't do the most rational things when we're in a dark space. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that. Though even in the worst of times, I can't get down with pretending to be your dead sister. I just can't get down with that. And talking to Pifa as your sister and as yourself, I'm sorry, I cannot condone that behavior. And Poon had multiple opportunities to come clean about his sister, and he actively chose not to. He even asked Pifa when they went to, was it breakfast, lunch, whatever, and he was like, so you haven't heard anything about my family or heard from my family? And Pifa was like, no, my parents don't talk to your dad anymore. It's like he disappeared. Why didn't you tell him about your sister? Sir, you need to come clean. You need to stop pretending to be her now. And then when they went to pay respects to the Buddha, when they went to the temple, you told him that the cat died, but you couldn't tell him that your sister died. Poon, what is going on? And it's obvious that you have a crush on, like, it's obvious that y'all crushing on each other. Why? I don't understand. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around the pretending to be the dead sister. That's just a little crazy. And Pifa seems like he's such a kind person that you could tell him the truth and he would just be there for him because it's clear that Fa likes him. Hopefully. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a situation where him pretending to be the sister and Pifa is like, oh, I want to see you, Pifun. Like, hopefully he don't end up falling for Pifun, and then Poon gotta tell him, oh, JK, my sister's actually dead. You've been talking to me this entire time. Oops, sorry. Will you be my Sky instead? Like, I can't. I can't. But overall, this was a very good first episode. I am behind on the episodes. I think there's like 3 episodes out already, and I just now started. I'm just now getting back into my BL bag. Um, I have not been watching any BLs. I did just watch. I watched Heated Rivalry, and that made me be like, wow, I haven't watched BL in an extremely long time. Also, should I do a series on Heated Rivalry? I think I will. My sister kind of wants to do it. I think we might do it together because that series, life-changing. It has changed my life forever and for the better. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. I have rewatched it an obscene amount of times because it's just so beautiful. But anyway, this is not about Heated Rivalry. This is about Fourever You Part 2. What's this called? Beyond the Sky? Be My Sky? Something about the sky. Poon, I'm a little upset with you at the moment. So sorry, Pifa. I'm so sorry, Pifa. We need to rectify the situation immediately. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the first episode of Fourever You Part 2. I'm actually genuinely excited about this. And yes, I'm back with this channel. I think it's been like 4 months since I posted a video. I lost, I don't even know, lost the spark, lost the interest. Damn, I haven't watched a BL in that long. Anyway, we're back, starting off strong with Fourever You. And there are a lot of other series that I would love to talk about. Let me know what series you guys would like me to talk about because I genuinely want to know. Like, what do I need to watch? Or maybe it's something that I've already watched. It could be old, it could be new, whatever. I'm down to talk about it. I have also recently discovered that I thought that I had like warm tones, but I'm actually an olive neutral, and 90% of my makeup is for a warm face, warm undertones, except for my new foundation or skin tint. I forgot what it's called. That is my shade. So my makeup looks insane because everything on my face is meant for like a warm complexion. And so here I am trying to fix that and rectify and try to make this not look absolutely insane. But I fear still looks a little insane. But you know what? That's okay. We're learning because I went this long thinking that face was, I mean, I made it warm. It was warm because I made it warm. It's always been an olive neutral, but I just preferred warm tones, warm colors, and I just thought that I looked good. But I have to come and face the fact that other than the summertime, I am not warm. I am very pale. But that's okay. Don't look at my base makeup. We don't need to pay attention to that. But anyway, I'm rambling. Those are my thoughts on Fourever You Part 2, Episode 1. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.